Today I want to talk about how to have a soft transition from academia to the industry. As a researcher and after graduation, I think my knowledge was very theoretical. So I need to adapt very quickly to the industry, how to approach the operational teams and how to approach the stakeholders. I started my internship in the Soja de Portugal group. I did a one-year internship in this company. For me, it was very crucial to have a good relationship with the teams because, of course, the operational teams can help you and you can learn how the business works, how the maintenance and production process works, and mostly you can connect with them because in the future you will need them. After my internship, I became the head of the maintenance department. I was the youngest person in the business, so trying to connect with them was not easy, but we got there. Fortunately. Besides that, the relationship with the teams, we need to develop a great relationships with the stakeholders because they will keep your factory running. Of course, we need to learn how to negotiate with them, deadlines, prices, payment methods, everything. But mostly, and very important, you need to know how reliable they are to you. Because when some crisis happens, you need them to provide a good service in the shortest time possible. I can give you some examples. In one of our factories, we have some sensitive equipments. One is a press. This press squeezes the product, separating in a primary phase animal fat and compound feed. And if the press doesn't work well, your product must go to your competitors. So you have to analyze the equipment, repair it, do whatever you can to put the line of production on track again. And this can take a lot of time. Sometimes to just open the equipment and just look at the press, it can take between 3 and 10 hours. For us and for the production, this is a crisis situation. So for me, to have a good relationship with my operational team, my maintenance team, was very good because once the problem happened, I would call them, they would come right after to the company, try to analyze and repair as fast as possible the equipment. Also the stakeholders, they need to be very reliable, you need to trust them, they need to provide you the service that you want them to do, and of course that has to happen in the short amount of time. I can give you another example. That's what happened last month. I missed a ASME meeting because part of a ceiling just collapsed in the middle of the day. Fortunately, no one got hurt, but we have a pipeline, a large pipeline, and this pipeline just do the gas extraction from all of our factories. And once the ceiling got down, it destroyed the pipeline. So I spent straight 2 hours on the phone with a lot of stakeholders, a lot of suppliers trying to get the material in the factory to put the pipeline work. We had 4 teams working, our maintenance teams, and then the other from stakeholders, the other teams working on the ceiling in the pipelines. So that's why I'm very focused on motivation, passion, and rigor in this kind of business, because for me that's my experience, to have these kind of skills, because you will need to be very focused when some crisis happens, and you need to be there for the team, and the team needs to trust you. So to summarize my thoughts, my top 3 skills that I think it's crucial for us to have dealing with the operational teams, which is rigor, because you always have to do on the same line. You have to be very rigorous with your team, with your bosses, with everyone who is working with you. Cooperation, I've been talking that from the beginning. You need to cooperate with everyone, and you should trust everyone to cooperate with you too. And of course, transparency, because when you set a goal, you need to share that with everyone, because you can't achieve if you're not having everyone on your side.